Hey, this is my 2016 Subaru WRX. It says STI on the front, but it is a complete piece of shit. Let me explain why. Right now it is currently apart. So what's going on is it's a 16 with a 2020 lip kit, front bumper, whatever. The bumper, it's all secondhand bought stuff. So the grill that came with it was this STI one, but I push enough power that I feel like I could have a STI badge. Not the problem. My fog lights, since I had a 16, my fog lights do not work for a 17. So I said fuck that, and I never put them in because I didn't buy them because I wanted the nice DRL ones. Then it was raining one day, not one of these days, but this side fell off. So to get this to all fit on, you need to modify things and fabricate things and make sure everything fits right. That is impossible once you modify your car. My number two thing, I have an intercooler that you could kind of see on this side. You can see it right through there. It's touching my bumper. Whatever. So when I went and did that, I now have my coolant refill recirculated and whatever, moved over here. And I have my washer fluid tank with the fucking broken clip because I have a new tank for it. Also not my issue at the time. My catch can, my floor, but we'll get to that. A couple other doodads. It's pretty much fully built other than fuel and injectors, and I got a big turbo on it without a J-pipe because it's right there. Here is my next problem of concern. So I'm driving down the road trying to stop at the light after I get over the bridge. I stop, I get going, I pull over on the side of the road, pull my clutch back up because my clutch pedal went down. Then I go a couple miles down the road, get to my location, stop, and I leave it alone for a little bit. I'm thinking to myself, it has to be the hydraulic push rod for the clutch. So I'm looking at it, and it's wet. It's got brake fluid on it, and what the hell is this? What's going on? So I take it all apart with some tools I got from Dollar General, and the end of it was kind of collapsed on itself, and it's screwed up. It wasn't good. But I also saw my top side of my clutch fork covered in brake fluid. That's not good. I had the push rod off, and I'm fucking with it, looking at it, and whole thing's just flopping back and forth. That should not happen. But my problem was this ball. This ball broke, probably from force, no idea. I do run an aftermarket XTD. I think it's like a stage 1 clutch, nothing crazy. I used to run an aluminum stage 3 clutch that was actually hard, but it took it all the way to Miami, so it wasn't a big deal. This broke flush. It doesn't look like it's flush, but the surface is caved in. So it was kind of flush. Anyway, I did get it out with a die grinder and a pair of a screwdriver. That ball broke, snapped off, and I guess when it did that, it broke my fork. You can kind of see there's an X pattern on it. Should not have broke. I don't know why these cars are so cheap and so shit. I've went through like 3 or 4 transmissions. I know how to drive a manual. I wouldn't say that's the problem. I wouldn't rule it out to user error. And I've had a warranty, but I was canceled out my warranty under 20,000 miles by a local Subaru dealership because they told me I have an aftermarket blow-off valve on tranny number 1, and that's why my internal fork lodged itself inside of the case. They told me that I must have been going 100 and locked the car, put the car in reverse, which is impossible if you look at the shifter assembly. If anybody knows of any forged parts or rods or anything that I can do internally inside the TY75 transmission, please let me know. I've had such a headache and such a problem. I'm probably over like $10,000 into transmissions alone. Cores, everything, like trying to get shit to work and make it work out. I do appreciate everybody listening today. I know everybody's gonna say, get STI transmission, but that comes with everything else. You gotta have the rear diff, axles, hub, everything, drive shaft. Like, it's not just as easy as it sounds, and I've already put all this money into a stock transmission with a modified engine. So if anybody knows anything or has any tips or anything to help me out on this tiresome build that I've been doing since 2017, please help. And correction, I said it's a 20, then a 17. It's a 16 car with a 2020 bumper. And in the beginning of this video, the term I meant to use for the coolant reservoir was relocate, and yeah, so not perfect, just like this car.